easily. Here are some recommendations to get you started. Welcome to this show. This is how you access the new player. Set up practice reps for each position. This is your team. Choose focus players each week who will earn.
There's Purdy on 1st and 10. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And where the time has expired on the first quarter. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter. As they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Once more, Purdy looking to throw. And the ball is knocked out. And this is picked up by the Bears. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. We have Purdy looking to throw on 1st down here. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that's caught inside the 35. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. So the new weapon just picked up via the trade, making an impact here right away.
And what you like about getting guys who catch passes, you don't have to spend a lot of time in the playbook. You just tell them to dial up a route and get the ball in their hands.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Purdy's throw taken in by Samuel. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Out of the gun, Purdy. That's complete out left to Ayuk. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd and goal. Another completion there, and what a big moment in a young quarterback's life, that first NFL start. And Charles, obviously they want him to win games, but if they're looking at him under... And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Brock Purdy. Second and 5. And that'll be incomplete. Well, Charles, let's get a look at the draft class for this offense. Remember, no first-round picks this year. They traded it away. How much of a detriment is that?
Well, what they're hoping is the reason they traded away that first-round pick, that player won't be a detriment. He'll be an improvement for their team. And now as you get into the later rounds, in the middle rounds of this draft, that's when your scouting comes to the front. You have to hit on those selections.
19 yards that time for number 19. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On 1st down, Purdy. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
again. It's Purdy to throw it. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And able to haul it in is Kittle. Touchdown! George Kittle, 30 yards. And the 49ers get a late score here in the final minute. Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Holding, offense.
Mike McGlinchey, the Notre Dame man, guilty on that one. And this third down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. It appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half. Still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let the defense do some work while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the 3rd quarter. A good pickup there on first as a screen pass gets a 8.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Purdy. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 27-yard line. On first down, it's Purdy. Toward the sideline, and that is a nice catch as he's able to tiptoe his way out of bounds. To throw again on 2nd down. Purdy got a man. That's Ayuk. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Purdy to throw it on first down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. Here's Purdy. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, 49ers. CeeDee Lamb. first down. This is McCaffrey. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear.
Holding. Offense.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be second down. Throwing again on second down. Purdy, and that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with this third down play as we played 3 quarters. Back now at Soldier Field. The offense on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
It has to be a little frustrating for them, because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increase.
And this is caught at the 20. And he is going to have the Niners first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. A brief pause in the action here as they tend to an injury. That's George Kittle shaken up on that last play. While the medical staff checks. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Tyler Kroft from 19 yards away. And the Niners are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. They'll roll him out right. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Well, Christian McCaffrey is as tough to bring down as they come at the running back position, and he proved it right there. Now whistles here, and I think one of the big boys for the 49ers might have jumped.
Ball start. Offense.
Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
That's caught by Werner, the tight end. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Throwing here, Purdy. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. A lot of tired bodies on that field. But this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Purdy. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteed he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there. Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. Managed to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Purdy on 4th down. And hauled in by Croft. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Hey, nothing to see here, just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Dominique Robinson in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll go down at the 28. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 5-yard pickup. It's now 4th down.
Robbie Gould on now to try the field goal. He made his first attempt, this from 45. The kick by Gould is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's all...
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for week 1. We are about 40 miles or so south of Candlestick Point at a place that first opened back in 2014 as you get a look at Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara, California. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to get this out to the 25.
Let's go.
Throwing to start here is Tua. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. This defense for the Niners, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
A gain of 4 yards.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Deep ball for Goodwin. It got his man complete. Touchdown, Seahawks. Marquise Goodwin, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They go play action here. Purdy. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Well, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Purdy now to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. Able to slither by. A very good punt, but a 16-yard return. Now the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field.
Ready, ready. 560.
1st and 10, it's Patterson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Nice chunk of yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
He hits his target, Lockett. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. So roughing the passer call is accepted, and this officiating crew not making very many friends here with this crowd.
Yeah, we all know that everyone accuses the officials of kind of playing to the home team, but not in this case. They're just trying to administer the game the way it's supposed to be. That drew the flag.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Tua going to throw. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defense.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Samson Abukum able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that will bring up 4th down. Myers' kick is good. So the big return had him fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
So after the made field goal, 10-0 here early as the kick's away. Brandon Ayuk now from his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Now Purdy. Dancing to his left. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're looking sharp, out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 22 yards there, a 1st down. From the gun, it's Tua. And he's got the speedster Goodwin. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Patterson. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Walker, oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. So they're back at the 7 now for 3rd and goal. Tua, fast pass outside complete. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Now here's Jason Myers. He gets set for the Seahawk field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Myers' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. He might be being set up here for a busy ball game. Already 2 kicks here in the 1st quarter, and he's knocked both through the posts.
And for now, you know they'll be happy getting those 3 points, but what they really want is to find a way for them to kick extra points instead of field goals.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Still in the 1st half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. Purdy now to throw off the play action. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Back to throw, Purdy. Escaping the pressure right. And this one's incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle from 19 yards away. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Gold now out to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline, oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they scored a touchdown. Charles, he was looking for just a short throw, kept it in range for the rare linebacker pick 6.
And give him full credit for his focus. He just kept the quarterback in his sights, and when he was looking to throw, he positioned himself perfectly to be there for the interception. He made the play of the game for his defense right there.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fields it right around the goal line. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
A good pickup there at 22.
And, partner, they're locked in man coverage out left and end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. He's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Well, it will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Man open downfield, it's Metcalf. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Seahawks are able to move back in front. Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll make this a 6-point game. is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fields this way up at the 17. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And this offense on third down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Purdy looking to throw. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. The Niners at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener, and now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
Purdy sets up to throw again. No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 36. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. The delay of game backs them up 5, 1st and 15. Play action. Now Purdy. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here at their own 33. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
No, bottled up fumble. It's out. It's loose. Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Tua sets up to pass it. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return, and the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in point. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And all the way down to the 29. 73 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. A nice throw right there. And, Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. His guys getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command, not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense as well. And you and I both know that's often uncommon for a rookie quarterback.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9. Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Christian McCaffrey. His first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners are an extra point away from taking the lead. Gold with the extra point, and with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Patterson, he'll try it up the middle. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Meanwhile, Tua's throw into the hands of Lockett. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 23. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down. Now Tua. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Purdy. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football.
I believe this is what you would call growing pains here, partner, because this defense obviously took the challenge facing the rookie, and they wanted to help indoctrinate him to the NFL. So now the big question is, can he answer that challenge and rebound with plenty of time remaining in this game?
Pass is caught. It's Metcalf going across the field here. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. They'll try to run with Patterson, and he will will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Cordero Patterson punching it in from a yard away. And the Seahawks will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
The two are going to try and throw for it. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. So the flag backed him up 5 yards to the 7. They still get the 2-point conversion, though.
Now, was that confidence in the play call they had and in their offense, or just absolute disdain for the defense?
It worked. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. 35 seconds, all that remains in the first half as they come up on first down. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. And hauled in by Croft. And he's going to step out of bounds at the 35-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 41 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. They go play action here. Purdy. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Tariq Woolen picks it, and the Seahawks are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay. Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Here's Tua. He's got a man, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this will remain a 1-touchdown game.
And this is a commentary in today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. The final shot before break. Purdy. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Here's Jonathan Coachman. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Ayuk to return it from his end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10.
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the third time. Tariq Woolen picks it. And the Niners are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. So the holding call on the offense, so they go ahead and decline that one and take possession of the football on the INT. Straight ahead, Patterson.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Deshaun Gibson there on the tackle. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. An extra DB for the 49ers now on third.
They'll run with Patterson.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
49 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football.
Well, this is one heck of an individual performance we're witnessing. That is now his third interception. And keep in mind, folks, this isn't a safety or a cornerback. This is a linebacker.
Does this feel to you like he's having a flashback? Because a lot of...
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's second and 20.
Now Purdy.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. That'll go for a gain of 7. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Out of the gun on third down. Here's Tua. Goodwin able to haul it in.
He's got room past the 30. Down the right sideline.
30. 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Marquise Goodwin with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Seahawks go up by 2 touchdowns. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Purdy off the play fake. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. Finding room at midfield. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Purdy to throw it on 1st down. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
He's had success running the football. This is more or less an extension of that because they drop it off to him on the screen. And I bet he's thinking to himself, if I didn't have to slow up a bit here in traffic, I could have really made something out of that one.
From the 31, Purdy. And that one almost intercepted. Could have been his 3rd pick of the game. Instead, it's going to bring up a 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Tua going to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Marquise Goodwin, 69 yards. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
49ers 21. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition,
and my goodness, another interception. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football.
Well, let's face it, Brandon, they're down here in the second half. Want to try and make something happen, and if you're the guy with the ball in your hands, you're going to try even harder because I think all he was trying to do was to get outside the pocket and see if he can find a big play downfield.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Niners are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, They've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. Purdy will set up to throw it here.
And now here is another interception.
Jordan Brooks with it. And the Seahawks are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. There he goes, right side. 20. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
From just inside the 20, a short kick.
And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
They'll get this out wide to Metcalf.
And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Patterson running between the tackles. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. This one into the hands of Metcalf. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown. DK Metcalf with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10.
This one caught by Kittle. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Purdy now to throw off the play action.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Uchenna Nwosu picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Purdy. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
That is caught by Lamb.
And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here's Patterson again.
And some room to roam now. Cordell Patterson, the 20.